Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to teach you, brothers, a perfect example of how to have rule over your household and not to let the woman have control over your household. Because when you are a man and you have a woman leading your house, you're basically giving her the license to control your actions. You're giving her the green light to tell you what to do. And that's the problem with a lot of the men of our nation. You don't have a backbone to stand up to your own woman. Okay? If she tell you to jump, your first reaction is how high? If she say, I want to put a leash on you and take you for a walk outside like you're a dog, you'll get on your knees with your tongue out. Talking about some... So a lot of you jakes out there, you don't have a backbone. What the hell is wrong with you allowing your woman to control your actions? Okay, the spirit of the man is not on the earth no more. And let Will Smith be a perfect example to anybody else who want to let their woman have control over them. Yeah, Jada Pinkett gave Will Smith the death stare for laughing. See how quick that coon straightened up? Oh shit. I don't anger master. Yeah, your woman is your master. And a lot of these women out here got you niggas on a tight leash. And I'm just calling it like it is. I don't give a damn if you get mad. The truth is the truth. A lot of these women got the vast majority of you niggas around the world on a tight leash. You'll do anything for some pussy. All because you want to keep that butt. You ain't got a backbone to stand up to your own woman. Oh, no. You know I love you, baby. You know I'll do anything for you, baby. Oh, and now look. Now Jada Pinkins is talking about how she wants to break up with Will Smith after he smacked Chris Rock. What? Now Jada's talking about breaking up with Will Smith after he don't smack Chris Rock. You niggas ain't got a effing backbone. Letting your woman control your actions. Now, I bet you any amount of money, if Will Smith had a backbone, I bet you, Okay, and that's another thing too. A part of being a man is knowing how to control your actions. You don't just do certain things under peer pressure, pressure from your woman. You got to learn how to walk with wisdom. What did Yahushua say in the book of Matthew, the 10th chapter? Be ye wise as serpents and harmless as doves. How do you figure that you're being wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove when you're walking around like that with no wisdom? And that's a problem. That's a major problem with the men amongst the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indian men. You don't think about how your actions could impact your future later on down the line. So now Chris Rock has finally made the decision to file a lawsuit against Will Smith after being slapped by Will Smith. And not only that, but check this out. Now Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett, is talking about leaving him for slapping Chris Rock. So was it worth it, Will Smith? You know, you over here crying in a lot of these videos you're making. Like this video right here. I'll sue them. Will Smith reacts to losing millions after Netflix and Sony fired him. Look, you even got fired from Netflix and Sony for what you did. So Will Smith, your reputation is being tarnished. Now, I got to revert back to what ISUPK said, because this dude, a part of ISUPK, he said that Chris Rock should take revenge on Will Smith by buying some good heroin or some drugs and then having sex with Will Smith's wife. That's what he said. But wait a minute. Did not the Lord say, give room for wrath? For as it is written, the Lord will repay. We are not to take vengeance into our own hands. Okay? Leave that to the Lord. The Lord said that he will avenge. Okay? So you know what? I commend Chris Rock because he did not take vengeance into his own hands. He played it smart. Now look at Will Smith. He's crying in damn near every video he's doing. He's getting all kind of negative responses and reactions from different superstars, movie stars. You know, well, what Will Smith did to Chris Rock on stage is backfiring on him now. You know, he's been fired from Netflix and Sony. He's losing a couple of good positions in the Hollywood industry. Why? All because he wanted to please his woman. Yeah, Will Smith, you had your head up your woman's ass. You should have took the joke for the joke that it was. But because Jada Pinkett gave you the death stare, like, nigga, if you don't get your black ass up there on stage and do something, I'ma smack the shit out of you. So what did you do? You got up like a real hoe ass nigga, and you walked up there on stage and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. And now you must ask yourself, was it worth it? So ultimately, the Lord is the one tarnishing your reputation, Will Smith. The Lord is the one tarnishing your reputation. Okay? You offended your neighbor. So now the Lord is judging you. The Lord is judging you, Will Smith. Not only are you being sued by Chris Rock, but your own wife is talking about leaving you for slapping Chris Rock. God, man. 1 second. Your own wife is talking about leaving you for slapping Chris Rock. And not only that, Will Smith, but you're getting a lot of negative responses from other superstars and rap stars and pop artists. Jim Carrey said he was disgusted by your actions. You know? Hey, there were several MMA fighters that said they want to see you try that shit on them. A lot of people was offended at what you did to Chris Rock, man. Okay? Chris Rock is a well-respected comedian. You know, you don't just go up there and smack somebody on stage because they joke about your woman. Get out of your feelings, dude. Like Jake is filled with all kind of emotions. Okay? You niggas need to learn how to have rule over your woman. Grow a goddamn backbone. Damn, Salakia, man. But this shit don't make any sense. I mean, don't you know a woman loves it when a man is an asshole to her? Hey, women love assholes. But when you're all kind and sweet to your woman, and you know, oh, here, baby, I got you some champagne, and you rubbing her shoulders, that's a turnoff. To some degree, they're going to like it. But come on, man. No. Constantly being sweet to your woman and giving her everything she wants all the time. Come on, man. You think a woman's going to respect a man like that somewhere long down the line? But then a lot of you niggas wonder why your woman is leaving you. Because you got your head up the woman's ass all the fucking time. Now, Will Smith, if you had control over your household and not your woman, then things might have been different. You might not have felt the need to go up there on stage and slap Chris Rock. You know, you niggas need to learn how to start standing up against your woman. No, your woman always wants you to stick up and fight for her. Meanwhile, she's the main cause of the fucking problem. She's going around running her mouth too goddamn much. Don't know when to shut the fuck up. Do you know how many people out here have died over women? I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. It is disrespectful for another guy to slap your woman. But, hey, like my man Kevin Hart said, hey, when we get in the car, we could talk about why you got slapped and how to prevent it from happening again. Because 9 times out of 10, when a woman gets slapped by another dude, it's because she's running off at her goddamn mouth. talking all kind of shit, getting all up in his face and shit. Saliva getting all in his face. Who the hell wants to deal with that? Her breath stinks. She look like an orc. A ghoul. Ain't nobody gonna want to deal with that shit. Jake getting all emotional because some dude put hands on his sister. Well, she deserved it. She probably called him a bitch. She probably disrespected his family. Okay. Hey, look, man. Your sister, 19 years old. If she man enough to get in another man's face, then she man enough to get hands laid on her. Like my dude said, that dude that uppercutted that one lady on that bus. When my man got up out of that chair, like, oh, you going to jail now? Kapow! Hit her ass with a Mortal Kombat uppercut. Why? Because she couldn't learn how to keep her mouth shut, and then she put hands, and then she hit him. You know, a lot of you women, you think you could just get away with anything. But trust me, according to the Holy Scriptures, a rude awakening is coming for you women. And you niggas, you better start learning how to stand up against your woman, man. You know, a lot of men out here don't die because of women. And I'm just calling it like it is. This is Proverbs 14, verse 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. Okay? You see the scripture. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly. Right? A fool is not prudent. When you look up the word prudent literally means a person that has a deep care or consideration for the future. That's a prudent person. And I'll say it one last time. A prudent person is a person that has deep care or consideration for his future. You was not prudent, Will Smith. You was not being prudent. You dealt foolishly. Now you're going to have to bear your punishment for your act of foolishness. All because somebody made a joke about your wife. Okay, it's just words. It's not like Chris Rock says something super disrespectful, like, you know what, Jada Pinkett, F you, you can go F yourself, blaza blase. Nah, he made a joke. He made a G.I. Jane joke. And once again, your woman, being a demon she is, gave you that death stare. That's the problem, man. Let me see if I can find that. My people, women are their oppressors. You see, as for my people, children are their oppressors. Okay. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors. And those children, it's not talking about little kids. Okay, the children is talking about the nation of Edom. Okay? They are the youngest to live on this planet amongst all of the other races, because the Arabs have been here long before, Edom came on the scene. You had Ishmael, you had Elam, you have Japheth, you have Ham, you have Moab and Ammon. Moab are the Chinese, Ammon are the Japanese. The Ammonites are the Japanese, the Moabites are the Chinese. Hamites are the Africans, the Arabs are the Ishmaelites, the Hawaiians are the Japheths. I believe the Samoans are Japhites too. The Etruscans were a Japhetic people. Okay, the original Romans were Japhetic people before Edom went over there and took them over. Okay, East Indians are the Elamites. So the nation of Edom are literally the youngest nation to be on this planet. Okay, the nation of Edom was not on this planet as long as the other nations were. So the nation of Edom are those children oppressing us today. And the nation of Edom are so-called white people. So as for my people, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. Yeah, women, but there's a reason for that, though. I believe is that Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter? Let me see. They which lead thee cause thee to err. That's talking about these women. These women that have rule over you niggas who don't have a backbone to stand up and rule over your house because you're afraid your woman might leave you. Look, a man can have more than one woman. Okay? If your woman got a problem with your authority, well, hey, she can kick rocks. Go find you another woman. Okay? I mean, King Solomon had 1,000 women. Jacob, he had several women. Rachel, Leah, Zipporah. Abraham, he had what? I believe Abraham, I can't remember all of Abraham's women. I know Abraham had Sarah. She had another, he also had another woman that he had Ishmael by, which I believe was the bondwoman. Okay, so I'm just giving you some examples of how a man can have more than one woman. But in this society, they teach you that if a man is caught with another woman, that's cheating. No, it's not. Okay? It's cheating when a woman that belongs to one man is caught with another guy. That's adultery. And adultery is a sin unto death. Okay? So it says, women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. Right. Because what's a part of the ways of the path? The proper order of how the Lord set up things. As a matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Let's get into the proper order of how the Lord set it up. Because the Lord did not set up women to rule over men. Women were created for men's pleasure and to be into subjection to the man. But in this backwards society, it's not like that. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Is it 2 Timothy's, the second chapter? Okay, so let's just scroll down here. So yeah, it's got to be First Timothy. Look for First Timothy. First Timothy. See what it says here. Okay, so this is First Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So a woman is not supposed to have authority over a man. We've seen the prime example of what happens when a woman has authority over a man. Okay, the man ends up going up on stage and acting out of his emotions because he don't want to lose Jada Pinkett. You know, you niggas don't have a backbone to stand up to your woman. Man, that is why I'm so glad I'm not married. Ooh, boy. Me and my woman would be getting into it. Hell no. You know, you ain't about to just tell me what to do. Sorry, lady, but I'm not sorry. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. Ooh. It says, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Right, the woman being deceived. So why are you men following after the woman, which is the weaker vessel? The man by nature is the stronger vessel. A man, everybody knows a man is stronger than a woman, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So why are you following after the woman like she's your God? Because you got a goddamn simp mentality. And it tells you the exact same thing in the book of Sirach. Where is it at? The 25th chapter. I can't remember the exact verse, so. Oh yeah, let me read this one too. Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Now you see how Jada's talking about, you see how Jada Pinkett is talking about how she wants to break up with Will Smith after he smacked Chris Rock. That's because she is impudent, she is full of anger and of much reproach. Okay? And Jada Pinkett is a wicked woman. It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart, a wounded mind. Right? Now, Jaden Smith came out and he started speaking about how Jada Pinkett would mislead, how Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, came out with a video talking about how Jada Pinkett would mistreat Will Smith. So you know she's making Will Smith of a heavy heart, of a wounded heart and a heavy countenance. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Okay, verse 24. And this is the scripture I was originally looking for, but the Spirit led me right to it. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. So why the fuck is you following after the woman? Adam was not the first one to be deceived by the serpent. The woman was. So obviously, this slithery bastard in the Garden of Eden, because it was not an actual snake talking to Eve, it was a man. It was a man who was subtle like a serpent, who came to Eve and deceived her. Because even back then, even the man understood that the woman was the weaker vessel. Man, Lord have mercy. All you niggas who are following after the woman, when hell breaks loose in America, you're done for. You got your head up the woman's ass. You like being a simp. You're finished. You're all finished out here. And I'm just calling it like it is. You're finished. Okay? You're going to be easy, soft targets in the hour of martial law. When these martial law troops are going from house to house, killing people, killing anything darker than a paper bag, you niggas are finished. As a Hebrew Israelite man, you're supposed to have a warrior-like mentality. But here it is, you over here all sweet and as soft as sugar. You're sweet like a flower. And then when somebody come along and tell you the truth, you want to fight. No, don't say that about me, bro. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that, bro. Look, look, nigga, get out of your feelings. You know, man up. What makes a man a soldier? How he looks on the outside? No. Where his mind is at. Okay? If the foundation of your mind is solid like a rock, then you're not going to just let people get to you or whatever they say so easily. You know? When I go out there on the highways and hedges teaching, I've had several people who laughed at me, you know? I didn't just lash out at them. You know, I ain't get caught up in my feelings. Look, even Apostle Gabbard, some years back when he had the GMS Walk and Talk 8, he did a mailbag called Being Stone-Skinned. When you're stone-skinned, you don't let what people say get to you so easily. You don't let those things affect you so easily. Because you're stone-skinned. That's a part of being a man. You're not letting words get to you so easily. You know, when I first moved down here to New York, and I was I was living with the two other brothers, Yashawan and Gabar. The brother Gabar, this dude was talking shit about my toes. This dude was talking about my toes. I ain't get offended at him. Yo, bro, I'm talking about my toes. Cause I got my toenails my toenails have melanin in it, So he was hating on my toes, but it's whatever. I mean, I ain't get offended at the brother. We joke with each other all the time, You can't get offended when people talk about you, man. Jake can't even take a joke nowadays. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to read verse 25 now. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Jeez, man. Man, and let me tell you something else. A woman is supposed to be afraid of her man. You think Jada Pinkett was going around trying to run Tupac's life? Hell nah. You better best believe she was afraid of Tupac. Okay. There's no way she would have put the same amount of hell on Tupac as she's doing to Will Smith. Okay. Nah, you see, Tupac was about that life, you know. I bet you she respected Tupac a lot more than she respected Will Smith. Because, hey, one look at Tupac and you can tell that man is not a pushover, man. And yeah, I mentioned Tupac because she was actually with Tupac before she got with Will Smith. So you already know. No way Jada Pinkett would have said something out of pocket towards Tupac. He probably would have smacked her in her mouth. Like, psh, say that shit again. I dare you. But you see, when you're a man and you're as soft as a flower, it's easy for these women to take advantage of you. A woman is not going to try to take advantage of a man that has a stern look to him and he's sincerely serious on the inside. You know? That's probably why women be smiling at me and shit when I be walking down the street. Like, ooh, boy, you be looking so serious. So, I be looking at him like, yo, shut up. I just naturally look serious. You know, I literally grew up frowning my whole life. I was never the type of person who liked to walk around looking all nice and shit. That's why in the majority of the videos I do, well, actually in every video I've done, I've always had that serious look. I just naturally look serious. Like this one chick that was flirting with me when I used to work at the Tim Hortons casino. She was asking me like, why you be looking so mean all the time? That's just how I naturally look. You know, it's like I be frowning, but I do not be trying to frown. I don't even be making an effort to frown. I just naturally look mean. Like, you know? But women respect a man that's not afraid to put his foot down. Well, anyways, Will Smith, unfortunately for you, you're a pushover in the eyes of your woman, at least, because she's definitely pushing you all over the place. And because of that, well, your reputation is being tarnished. With that, I'm going to say shalom. Is on to the next one.